Shashi Maharaj and Rick Maharaj here.
The Magic Man with the healing hands. How's everybody doing today?
Hopefully you guys can find us. We've been advertising that we were going live on our personal pages and within our groups. So we're on our business page because we're trying to get a little wider exposure. And I know Facebook has been halting our videos a little bit from personal page.
not all of you are seeing them on our personal pages or in our group. So we're trying to go live in our page.
Yeah, so what we wanted to talk today about is about the divine guidance of the universe and the signs that are in front of us that we may be in tune with and be able to see, or if we're busy and in our head and racing thoughts and looking to the future or thinking about the past, we may miss the signs that are right in front of us.
Yeah. So there's always signs. The universe is full of signs. We just have to start to recognize them. So sometimes you get this feeling like, oh my God, it was like I was guided to be here. I was meant to be here. So many people have said I was meant to be here, or you feel like this coincidence that you were in the right place at the right time. And if you really think about it, you wonder, well, was I just lucky? Did I just end up here, or was I guided here?
Mm-hmm.
And if one tiny thing was slightly different, you would be in a completely different place with a completely different life. Think about meeting your spouse, or these life-changing moments that happen. And if they didn't happen, how would your life look? What would be the trajectory of your life?
Yeah, just so like one little thing. So it's acting upon those impulses, those things that are put right in front of us, and listening to those signs. So like I can give an example from my own life that just happened. So I felt I talked a little bit about my friend, coworker, relative of Rick's that recently her body, she was missing for 7 weeks, and then her body was found a few days ago. Today's Wednesday, so her body was found Sunday night. And we went to the vigil last night, and I felt very drawn to be there at the riverside and to be there. And I felt scared to go there. When I was 15, my own father went missing for 5 months, and we found 5 months later he was pronounced, or his body was found the side of the river, the same river actually. And this happened when I was 15, and I was very disconnected from my feelings and my emotions as a child due to a series of events that happened prior to that. And so I felt guided to be there at the riverside on last night. And I actually came into connection with Nurla over the years through work and through being related through Rick. And but then just about 2 weeks, 10 days before this particular thing happened where she went missing, I connected with her. She was actually at the bank machine at work, and I saw her and I thought, oh, I need to talk to her. And there was, we connected over our anti-aging products and our business, and she was going to come and join our business, and we went for coffee, and we had this great connection. We talked about her daughter and all the things her daughter was up to in the modeling and South Asian community and how it was a perfect fit. And we connected on that. And we talked about plant-based diet and our workouts, and there was all this energy exchanged in that coffee meeting and a couple of times in conversations after. And then like literally like days later, she went missing. And now I see, like I've been thinking about this a lot and just kind of going within and looking for signs in the universe and in the sky and for guidance. And I realized that I was guided to her to see her soul and connect with her so I could pass on that message to her children, who are now the ages, similar ages to my own children. I felt really really like God's presence flowing through me or being guided, and to tell them, they're going to be okay, because I've been through this myself when I was a child, and they're going to be okay. And I understand like what they're going through, and I feel there was a bigger meaning to all of this, to why I connected with her in those last few days. And I feel that because I was looking for the signs of it. And I think, had this been a year ago, in my prior life of being busy, looking at my phone,
not noticing the what the world is trying to tell us, and not being connected
within, and just going about my regular day of waking up, checking my phone, going to work, coming back from work, going on to the next thing, going onto my schedule to go for a run, make dinner, just the routine. And the last year having been a healing year for us, and really like going into our pain and healing our pain from the past, has allowed us to experience so much more joy. And it's been a really amazing experience. So I wanted to get that story.
And we're more sensitive to, because of that work, we are more open and more receptive to all those energies that that make up this world. Everything is energy in the first place. Anyways, I was going to say in the end, but it's actually in the beginning. Everything is energy. So signs, physical signs is just this energetic direction or arrow or roadmap. The sign is this bit of energy that's telling you, okay, pay attention to this. Oh, maybe you want to go here. This may be best for whatever it is. And
it's about feeling in alignment. Like if you're feeling a little bit off kilter, if things are not feeling in flow for you, something's not in alignment with what your soul's purpose is. So it's very important to go within and figure that out, because we don't want to get to the end of our lives where we've kind of realized that we've been off course from where we were meant to be. So it's about going within and determining where things are off, and it's not possible to know this without really connecting inside within.
Yeah, so I'm actually doing my family genogram right now, and it's very interesting. But I'm also talking to so many people I would normally talk to them, but I wouldn't connect at this level with them, and where we talk about our forefathers and anxiety in the family system and things like that. So all this is happening for a reason as well, and I know I was so anxious and nervous to really start these conversations with my family members, but now that I have, I find the family history is so interesting. I want to learn more.
You were about
well, I avoided this whole
procrastinating.
I waited. I even avoided this counseling course, which has been on my mind for 5 years because of this particular exercise. I didn't want to do the genogram. I was afraid of it. And now I'm wrapped right up in it. Yeah. And I want to talk to so many people about it. And now I'm feeling like what I'm going to present is only going to be like a portion of like what I really want to know and what I really want to get down on paper.
Wow. So this is and what was those 5 years? Like, what was the main thing that you were fearful about?
I think it was the anxiety of talking to my family members about our history, and about how we dealt with anxiety, what was happening in the family.
So you were fearful of asking, or
just uncomfortable bringing up those conversations, like, what was your dad like?
Was it the fear of knowing the answer, or the fear of they might judge you for asking?
So for me it was well, why do you want to know? Yeah, there was a fear of them judging me. Yeah,
I think that's huge.
Are you snooping?
Yeah,
almost like a snooping around, because are there secrets in the family,
and there are.
And there are secrets.
So secrets are interesting because some people, there's a lot of families that like to hold on to the secrets, and then what happens is that lineage energy of not revealing the truth gets passed on from generation to generation to generation to generation. And usually the secrets that are being kept are generally to protect the abusers, to protect the ones that made mistakes, to protect something that shouldn't have happened in the first place and needs to heal.
Yeah.
So it's only through the truth, through revealing the truth and examining the truth, that we can truly heal the energy so that it doesn't keep passing down. And what a huge step that you took to heal that. Yep. And to start that and start those conversations.
It's been the healing journey has been going on for quite a while. And this year it really ramped up.
And this spot to think that for 5 years that you had this thought, but you lived in that fear and that stuckness. Yeah, that's a huge step. So, and so many people do not take the next step because of a fear. And the ones that do, step into their greatness and start, like Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, they came from so much painful past, like so many things, traumatic things happened to them. And they had to keep stepping over and following what God's divine energy flowing through them, and let that be the most powerful force over any kind of fear of judgment. And all of us, every single one of us, was born with the same greatness within. And it's just the ones that are going to truly conquer and take that next step beyond their fears that are going to be able to step into their authenticity and their greatness and why they were here on this earth in the first place. So I'm proud of you, hon.
Thank you
for doing that.
Thank you. So we'll I think we'll start to come to the end of this video, and which we started talking about, looking for signs out there.
Yes. So, and we're on a weekday here. It's Wednesday, and I don't. Hopefully, we'll be able to post this into the groups, and I encourage anybody watching this to come and join us, because most of our videos are done in Ignite Your Life, and we do relationships. We talk about relationships. We talk about health and wellness. We talk about anti-aging. We're in our 50s, and we give tons of tips on that.
We lead meditations.
Yes.
On there. There's Meditation Monday.
Meditation, so we heal our souls. We heal our health. We heal our skin. We heal our, what else do we heal?
Just a bundle of healing.
We talk about but we've been married for 27 years.
We heal our emotions.
And then 32 years, right? We've been together. Yeah. So since I was 18 and Rick was 19, and we've been through a lot in our relationship.
We talked about relationship dynamics.
And how we healed a lot of our triggers, like how we were triggering each other and what needed to heal within each of us.
And what it might mean for you.
Yeah, so it's all about sharing with you guys what you can be doing now, like little tips and tricks for all aspects of our life, and so we can get the most fulfillment out of our lives and not waste a single minute.
Yeah, so if you're in any of the other groups, like the Meditation Mondays, Ignite Your Relationship, or Stay Young with Rick and Sashi became Ignite Your Life. So if you're in any of the other two groups, join this one, because we will be closing those, just so we can have one place for all our content, and it's easier for everybody.
All right, guys. Have yourself a beautiful Wednesday. Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.